Popular time of year. Of course, we're heading into the holidays. This is usually when things get really nice along our coast, lower humidity, and no hurricane season shortly.
It's tempting. You want to go in the water, but please don't. Yeah, especially today. Red tide, rough surf, and small craft advisory. So whether you're on boat
Triple threat.
just swimming along.
Boating sounds terrible with the wind.
Oh yeah, you want to get seasick? Go ahead and go out for it today. So what is red tide? Well, anybody that's new to the area, red tide is basically algae blooms, and it does get stirred up whenever we have tropical systems, especially. The system that just passed by was tropical at one point in time, but then it got absorbed by an approaching cold front. The cold front did pass through overnight. Actually, we had two cold fronts, the first main one and then kind of a secondary one that's initiating the cooler temperatures. But what you need to know is anybody that's unaware of red tide, you may feel a tickle in your throat, start coughing. You'll notice a lot of people coughing when red tide levels are very high. Now, the winds are breezy for today, but there's a problem when the winds are blowing onshore because that worsens the red tide conditions as far as the effects that we feel as humans. Because if the wind's blowing right towards you on the shoreline, you're really going to feel it. So right now, winds are generally coming down from the north. They will take more of a northwesterly direction as we finish off the day here. We do have wind gusts in Clearwater at 23 miles per hour and Sarasota 24, Venice 17. We're starting to see some more gusts appear across our inland locations. They do have some calmer winds out that way. Wind gusts will be the strongest around 8 to 9 a.m. and then we will start to feel the winds subside just a little bit. It's not going to be a mega change overall. It will be a pretty windy, breezy day. And that's why with our marine forecast, it's really going to be rough seas for today. We have a small craft advisory that's in effect. Again, we have 20 to 25 knots and seas 4 to 6 feet. So it's really not a great boating day out there. As far as temperatures, as you head out the door, good morning. We have some marks that are much cooler here. 54 in Crystal River, Brooksville sitting at 57, Zephyr Hills at 58, and then we have some lower 60s that are out there as well. As we look at temperatures across the rest of the U.S., we're kind of the outlier here. You want to take a 61-degree temperature or a 18-degree temperature. North and South Dakota, they're usually pretty cold. 10 over in North Dakota. All right, we have this area of low pressure that's up to the north. That's bringing a lot of snow around the Great Lakes area. But why I bring this up is we have that cool air that's spilling in from the north, and that's allowing really some dry air, less humidity, cooler temperatures. That's in the wake of that cold front that moved through. And you'll really start to feel it as you move into the weekends. Not too bad for today. Next 12 hours, temperatures will warm up to the upper 60s. That's it. That's our daytime high. We're not even reaching 70 degrees in some spots. But if you think that's chilly, it'll feel pretty refreshing. Look at this weekend. Saturday, 48 for a morning low. Ouch. Hey, if you turn on your heater, you may notice a little bit of a burning smell. That's just that dust and everything that accumulates because we don't use our heaters too often here in Florida, right? You'll probably have that happen Saturday if you're somebody that can't take the cold, turn on your heater. Yeah, Sarah,